God proclaims today that I address you as the king of antiquity addressed Esther, to half of my kingdom. The scepter is being lowered towards you, signifying the king's authority over your life. Prepare yourselves, for a new day has arrived, and I am guiding you along a fresh and vibrant path. The era of principles and precepts is concluding, while the era of exuberance and celebration is imminent. Fear, the Father proclaims, let your faith soar today. The impetus of my spirit is commencing to manifest, indicating a novel trajectory and a fresh line of action. The Father instructs to release the anchor and relinquish control. Permit me to reveal to you my profound intentions that were established for you from the inception of the planet. I am guiding you towards a new path that will enrich your life and enable you to positively impact others. The Father proclaims, you shall not be denied, even to half of my kingdom. God declares today that my benevolence is poised to yield benefits in your life. My benevolence is poised to reach you and rectify every deficiency you have encountered, both in the natural realm, in relationships, and spiritually. You have experienced dryness and thirst, and others have said, can't you simply be content? There was even an allegation that your discontentment signifies a weakness in spiritual growth. Conversely, the Father asserts that eagles do not prosper in hen houses. I am elevating you from a simplistic faith to a more profound association. It is irrelevant if others fail to comprehend or appreciate you, since they do not understand me either. The Father declares that He is purging you of your past and enveloping you inside Himself, leading you to a state of repose. The Father asserts that within that rest will manifest the abundance of the blessings you have believed in, hoped for, and desired, as this is my current purpose for your existence. Today, God affirms that you possess the Father's heart. Your compassion mirrors that of the Father, which has occasionally exacted an emotional toll on you. Your heart shatters under the weight of burdens that afflict mine, and you act out of compassionate motivation. Where others exhibit mere judgment and condemnation, you instinctively explore ideas of atonement and restoration. You are designated as the restorer of pathways for habitation, as stated in the Scripture. You will reach out to people whom the Church has marginalized, proclaiming that love never fails. Upon entering this ministry, you will entirely transcend the domains of failure in your life. I shall affix wings resembling those of a paper airplane to your shoulders, enabling you to soar to places where you previously crawled and stumbled. Within you lies an unacknowledged literary aptitude. Commence writing and permit me to inspire that communicative talent, and you will transform, akin to the ancient King Saul, into another man. The Father states that many will discover strength, hope, and grace via your work in the kingdom. God invites you to elevate your aspirations today. The Father urges you to ascend and return the mantle I placed upon your shoulders in your youth. The Father declares, this is the time for a change of assignment. I am rotating you, and rotating you. I will illuminate certain historical events, enabling you to perceive them anew and discern their true nature through spiritual insight amidst a period of chaos. I shall direct your attention to the present, enabling you to perceive the Spirit as a forward observer in a combat zone does, and you will invoke the celestial artillery upon the adversaries that obstruct my objectives. I will enable you to perceive the future as if reading tomorrow's headlines, eliminating the need for news or phone calls, for I will impart knowledge of what is ahead, declares the Father. Today, I bestow upon you a new and revitalizing seer anointing. God proclaims that you are a worshiper today. You speak, and this invokes the sky. You selflessly offer praise and adoration, while angels lean down to listen to the assignments the Father imparts through the melodies and songs that envelop you. The Father declares that you possess the vocation of an intercessor, and He desires you to avail yourself of this ministry. As you become accessible to me, I will likewise become accessible to you in a novel and unexpected manner. Your response time to me will precisely dictate my response time to you. Allow your heart to instruct your soul. Proceed and pursue the kingdom. As you pursue the kingdom, I will transform your life and surroundings for prosperity and success, where there have been obstacles, limitations, and occasional disillusionment. God proclaims today to be elevated. Be elevated, O everlasting gate, because the King of glory approaches. I am the King of glory within you, declares the Father, and it is my purpose to place your foot upon the throat of your adversary. You have been deceived and betrayed. You have been disregarded and neglected. You have faced criticism and experienced marginalization. I am poised to elevate you to the forefront in a profound manifestation of my Spirit that will transform the perceptions of many around you regarding glory and power in divine matters. Open your mouth widely, and I shall fill it. I will designate you as my battle axe and my instrument of warfare. I will dispatch you into the conflict, and you shall return with the spoils and take captives. The Father declares that you shall destroy illegitimate power and liberate the captives, as this is your duty and task, and I will be inclined to support you. Your entire existence will be altered by your compliance with the assignment I presented to you today. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. God informs you that the landscape of your life is poised to transition from stable terrain to a turbulent river. You will remove your hiking boots and assume control for a swift transition this season. At times, security and stability may appear far away, but the Father assures you that my everlasting arms are beneath you. Changes are inevitable, if occasionally overwhelming. I must perform actions that will astonish your intellect to gratify your emotions and elevate your spirit. Heed my call, declares the Father, for I am amplifying the intensity of my voice in your life. Imitate the actions of the Father and disregard any opinions regarding the winds and waves you face on your journey to my presence. Abandon the result, and I will provide you with an unexpected terrestrial experience. The Father declares that He is instituting a course correction in your life. You have demonstrated resilience without complaint, persisted without hesitation, and upheld unwavering faith with anticipation. The Father now declares that your time for harvesting what has been sowed is approaching. Do not fear, says the Father, for I have observed you in solitude and have heard the prayers you have kept private. I am entering your life to address and transform every issue on your frequently revisited prayer list. The Father proclaims, this is your day, your hour, and your season. The Father states that you have traversed a consistently even trajectory in life for an extended period. I have prevented your foot from faltering, yet the terrain remains mostly unaltered. You have contemplated, Father, when will the promises you instilled in my heart be fulfilled? You are not only an ambitious individual but also one with profound enthusiasm. Certain others have implied that your vision lacks appropriate humility, claiming that you are exhibiting pride. However, the Father instructs my beloved to aspire to a grander vision. Allow your expectations to serve as the orbital spacecraft that propels you to a greater realm. You will receive advancements in health, favor, and influence. I shall open your mouth, and my wisdom will be revealed. Others will listen and respond, seeking your service in significant roles to advance essential kingdom initiatives. The Father states that delay does not equate to denial. Prepare, 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 for I am sending the angels of my kindness into your life, and they will bestow blessings in abundance upon you. I will fulfill your request and initiate a new season and day for you. This is Matt 6:33. The Father states that as you have sought my presence, you will undoubtedly witness my intervention, and there will be no further delay. The angels proclaim today that it is granted to you to comprehend the mysteries. The apostles inquired, "Why do you communicate with them in parables? What distinguishes the 12 from the 5,000? The 12 were inclined to inquire and seek clarification. Distorted reasoning and misleading instruction stem not just from erroneous justifications but also from the failure to pose appropriate inquiries. The Father advises them to inquire appropriately. Find solace in the inquiries that illuminate my magnificence. Dismiss the responses that appease the human mind and reasoning. I am the deity who has never arranged anything linearly. Men have sought to understand my enigmatic intellect but have been repelled by the affronted essence of a primal consciousness. The Father asserts, I have fashioned the human mind and instilled within you an intellect capable of acquiring profound knowledge. You must align your reasoning with the essence of my spirit, which resides not in your soul but in your spirit. My thoughts and ideas resonate within you, providing guidance that will enable you to transcend the obstacles that the ordinary individual cannot perceive, leading to the breakthrough you have long sought. Today, God urges you to let self-awareness be overshadowed by awareness of God. The initial pair was unaware of their nakedness until self-consciousness emerged as a result of sin. Sin embodies self-centeredness, self-deception, and self-referentiality. Disregard the deceptive distractions of the self and the mandates and demands of egocentric desires and needs. The Father stipulates a singular requirement, to withdraw with me, relinquishing self-focus and becoming immersed in the life that resides within you. The self embodies limitation, deficiency, anguish, and suffering. Redirect your focus from yourself and dedicate yourself to my purpose and plan for your life. Offer yourself freely, assured that I am the river overflowing with my spirit, ensuring that you remain undiminished. The Father instructs to be a vessel poured out. You are not depleting a limited reserve of time, patience, or worldly resources. You are a vessel of divine abundance, and you will perpetually possess an inexhaustible supply of what you provide in my name. God asserts today that you have sought my assistance for matters that are already within your reach. Onto my ascension, I bestowed gifts onto humanity and conferred gifts upon you. Those blessings were reserved in anticipation of your arrival, allowing you to access the complete faith and confidence of my kingdom bestowed upon you. The Father declares, I wish for you to understand what belongs to you. I want you to acknowledge and fully assume control of the gifts and graces available to you. Utilize my talents. Accept what I offer you and assert ownership over it. It is superfluous to request what I have already provided. Ascend in conviction and seize. I have provided you with healing and wellness. I have bestowed prosperity and vitality. Articulate and exert the power I have conferred upon you. Seize and grasp my promise, and you shall never waver or fail to obtain what I have granted you, declares the Father. Before the video continues, I request you to help by super thanks for my financial help. God proclaims today that He is here among you. You are dwelling within me during your earthly existence. You traverse the sky with me, while I reside within you on the earth. I am revealing you in the celestial realm, and you are appointed to proclaim me on earth. The Father asserts, I am your sole authority. You shall not dread the actions of man, for you are not merely human, you are a new creation in Christ, designed for dominion and governance, endowed with the complete authority of my kingdom. Therefore, do not fear mankind, declares the Father. Do not dread fatal conditions, circumstances, or scenarios. Do not focus on the tangible and fear. Instead, contemplate the intangible aspects of my spirit and kingdom, and exult in the certainty of your victory. The comprehension of reality liberates you. Are you available? Inquires the Father. Would you be autonomous from circumstances and constraining constraints of existence? Direct your concentration and attention towards me, and I will elevate you to your rightful position within my realm. God proclaims today that I am both your deity and your benevolence. I am the well-being of your appearance. I am your protection and your assurance. I am your stronghold, I am your steadfast support, I am your bedrock. The Father declares, I am your dwelling. Today, I am inviting you into the depths of my soul so that you may exist and thrive in the concealed sanctuary of the Most High, where I will shield you from the world. Your physical body, or earth suit, is visible, yet the concealed essence of your being, the Spirit, remains unseen, where I equip and strengthen you to confront any obstacle. The Father states, I am instructing you to experience a revitalized inner consciousness of my presence today. Your external self may be engaged in the world, yet I have concealed you within my sanctuary. I am communing with you in the inner temple that resides within you, which serves as my dwelling place within your being. In all circumstances and locations, bear in mind that I exist invisibly within you. You are in the sacred realm of my presence. Bear in mind that the everlasting arms are underneath you. I am your entirety, all that you possess originates from me, for I am your God and your source. If requested to undertake additional tasks, you can do so without depleting your energy, as my strength is your strength. Do not fear the passage of time, for, before Abraham was, you were within me, and that is your true existence. God proclaims today, do not fear. Fear arises from being misled by the adversary and his nefarious insinuations of his fabricated dominance. Do not be afraid. The opponent is not your equal. The adversary of your spirit possesses no claim to the blood that was shed on your behalf. The adversary of your spirit lacks the name that has been conferred upon you as both a shield and a staff. Do not fear, for the adversary lacks my ineffable word that obliterates every false load and yoke. If you traverse fire, the flames will not ignite upon you. If you traverse water, you will not submerge. Do not be afraid. Release and exhibit confidence. In tranquility and assurance, you will comprehend your identity as a son. I bestow my tranquility upon you. Do you not recognize that you do not have to strive, no requirement to make pointless effort, or to endeavor to shape my will to align with yours? I bestow my tranquility upon you. That is my offering to you, a spiritual endowment of tranquility. Simply relinquish. God asserts today that leisure and relaxation are not sinful. You are not lagging when you take time to withdraw and permit rest to rejuvenate your mind and body. Recall that I am within you, doing the essential and requisite actions to elevate you in life. I neither sleep nor slumber, and the favor I have conferred upon you serves as a vigilant power overseeing your existence, even when your thoughts wander or during your nocturnal rest. You will awaken each day to see that my mercies are replenished, declares the Father. I am unbounded, so you shall not be constrained. I am willing to engage in your life, so do not worry or be disheartened by the surrounding pressure and turmoil. I stand with you. I will guide you through the entire process, and you will witness the conclusion and attest to my fidelity in delivering and saving. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family. Today, God declares that your heart resembles the ark of my covenant. You are the conduit that bears my essence, accompanied by signs and marvels. A multitude will perceive my voice through you. I am elevating you from obscurity to prominence. Some will observe with curiosity, while others will regard it with derision. Understand that my testimony, including the spirit of prophecy, is emerging inside you and establishing a connection with you. Request, states the Father. Request extensively. Do not want solely those elements that signify endurance and survival. Inquire comprehensively. Allow your request to demonstrate your understanding of the sacrifices I made on the cross to enable the possibility of answered prayer. I serve as your comforter. I am reconciling all your accounts. Avoid dwelling on the past. Refrain from looking back. Avoid considering past events, as they do not serve as commentary or forecasts for the future. I will extend to you the same assistance I have provided to others. Understand that I am revealing myself as the God capable of performing exceedingly and abundantly above expectations. We request that any individuals and elements that negatively impact Russ and the business be distanced from him. Today, God asserts that gratitude propels the responses to prayers that are still unfolding. Ingratitude envelopes the world like a pervasive spirit, yet, through your expressions of gratitude and praise for your unanswered petitions, you can transcend the malaise of disbelief and ascend to my throne. The Father states that resistance exists, but it is vanquished and subdued by praise, honor, and gratitude towards me. The prophets dispatched the worshippers against the encircling army, and I repelled a multitude around my city. I will not reciprocate for you. Commendation is vital to the process. Admiration elicits and manifests the essence of your salvation. Therefore, let the exalted commendations be upon your lips now. Let them be vocal expressions of joy rather than unarticulated feelings of tepid approval. Be audacious in your commendation. Permit your commendation to provoke the ungrateful and contemptuous. Disrupt the tables of the derisive and the contemptuous in your life, and I shall redefine the parameters of your blessings, enabling you to expand both to the right and the left. God instructs you to awaken early today and to remind Him of the necessities in your life. I am cognizant of all your concerns before your inquiries, yet prayer is vital to the process. The Father asserts that unarticulated prayers are mere ambiguous desires, whereas prayers spoken aloud possess significant efficacy and elicit prompt responses from my hand. You have requested sufficient, although I assert that I am more than enough. It defines my identity and my actions. I am the deity that bestows abundance, and I declare that abundance is currently en route to you. The Father declares, I am granting you favor. I am granting you a favor within the city and with the individuals you require a favor from. Remain tranquil and disregard those who hold differing opinions, for I am guiding them towards your just cause. The Father acknowledges your suffering and the solitude you have occasionally endured. I am present, attending to your every requirement, my lover. God asserts today that you are not meant to exist in isolation. You are not fated for solitude. I am providing opportunities for you to live for another, ensuring you will not experience pain or disappointment. Release the resentful recollections and recognize that my current offerings will refute anything that the adversary has conveyed to you previously. You are cherished. You will be cherished. You will be inundated with warmth and kindness. This is your share, declares the Father. You are cherished, and I will ensure you recognize and fully experience this in your existence and life. The Father proclaims that my love is eternal. Solitude is undesirable, so you shall not experience isolation. You will neither experience solitude amid a throng, nor will you merely see the happiness of others. You will experience joy, rejoicing, and fulfillment, as I have promised, and I consistently honor my commitments, declares your Father who loves and cares for you in all aspects of life. Before the video ends, I just want you to share this video with your friends and family.